out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, to him baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like...
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second down, it's Howard. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice change on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First down. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 33 yards. To throw is Willis. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches. At the 22-yard line.
Throwing Willis. We'll go right down to Bowers. He's got it again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, he stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for the Steelers.
Willis to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Trap 60.
Now Willis. That's complete left side to Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
Willis now to throw. On the run to the right. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Ready.
Throwing is Willis. That is Walker. Touchdown Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Howard. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's 3rd and 2. In motion, that's Thornton. On 3rd and 2, it's Howard. He's got his man, Max Thornton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. And a Raider first down.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Looking downfield for Coleman. There's going to be ball in. He's got it. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Raiders.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set.
Throwing, Willis. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Well, right now, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw, here's Willis. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll throw up here, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers, first down.
Here's Willis. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now Howard on 1st down. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Howard. A throw right side, take it in by Tucker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. That is caught by Washington. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas.
That has played good for 22. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Man in motion here is Tucker. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run the toss to Genty. To the pylon, he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year.
On for the point after.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead.
7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Robinson, our first down, and more. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard mark.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make a fresh set of downs.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Eric Stokes, the corner, there on the stop.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay,
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Down.
Willis. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Let's go. 65.
He'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll let this go towards the end zone. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready, set.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Come on.
Willis now to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Howard. Going for it all. That's It's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18. Go.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
To throw is Willis. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Ready.
Throwing Willis. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
On the ready. Ready.
Now Willis. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
6-yard line.
Willis now to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Second and goal.
And it'll lead to a second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready.
Throwing is Willis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. In motion, that's Thornton. Once again, it's Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Now, give to Genty, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Riggs! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Howard. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las
They
Vegas.
run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second down, it's Howard. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
60 by 6.
Genty. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First down, Las Vegas.
In motion, that's Thornton. Genty. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Genty. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Is complete.
Howard's pass complete to Darnell Washington. A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal. Daniel Carlson.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18 ready. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Here's Willis. That's brought in right side by Pickett. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Out wide, that's Robinson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
And the Steelers first down. First and
18,
goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Exiting the pocket right. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hold the ready.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's hauled in at the 2.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Over the top. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And just give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
On second down, Howard. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Raider first down. First and goal.
In motion, that's Thornton. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
They'll run it here with Robinson. He's got it. That's a first down. Across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Willis. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just simply stop the clock.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Willis now to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Ready now.
To throw is Willis. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Even with their full complement of timeouts, opposed to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
So you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here. Force them to punt the ball back and give your offense a chance to win the game.
In motion, that's Thornton. On the handoff, this is Genty. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That's Washington, the man in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Gentile. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Third and long. Here's Howard. Once he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Willis now to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throwing, Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's a short one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
22 yards.
Cut
That's
19.
another Steelers first down.
Ready?
First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the
One
21-yard
final
line.
play. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Now Willis. Out quickly here to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
inside your